Hey, you guys, Samaj Ramal Crawford, the voice of choice, right here. Me and Bob. Everybody knows Bob, right? Right, that dude. He's got three generations of people falling asleep to his voice. I love Bob Vila. He's awesome. And so let's see. This one is about the Epiphany 2, the new one that comes after Epiphany 1. Right? So that's what I did it for. Anyway, so Bob, right? So y'all remember in the first one, I told you about Epiphany 1, right? That was the absolutely nothing is anything until you decide it's something. And that was my answer to the question, what is this life all about? What makes the big difference? And I also said in the last one that I recently got part 2 when I was doing some meditation, and it was like absolutely nothing is anything until you decide that it's something. But or and if you decide that it's something, be prepared to try and live with it for life. Because everything that you decide is true. Everything that you give a definition to, every nothing that you make a something, you're going to believe it's true until somebody or something comes along and makes you change your mind about it, right? So it's like Bob, you know, we get to make mistakes, but Bob's perspective on mistakes, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. That's Bob's perspective. That's how he looks at stuff. And it's like, you're going to have to kind of get that mindset once you realize that things that are really important to you are all the things that you chose. Just because you decided that they would be true. And one of the worst things, it's happened to me 1 or 2 times, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but you were so hell bent, correct, and right on your perspective on something, and then only to find out that it was totally different. You either you jumped to a conclusion or you just assumed that whatever it was you were thinking about was the right answer, and then something comes along. It's like those movies, right, where you know that so and so did this, so and so did this, and you tell everybody, convince people even that so and so did this, and then you know somebody who comes out of the background, who knows the truth, that one eyewitness that nobody could ever find, but they were there, comes and tells you and shows you with enough evidence that, damn, I was wrong, right? And it's hard. One, it's hard to admit you're wrong because we have to be right, and two, we how can this be wrong when this is all I've known? How can this be wrong if this is what I've been told all my life, and what my parents were told all their life, and their parents were told all their life? And you look at all those toads, and don't you think that there might be a couple mistakes, happy accidents, or a few misunderstandings, or a few misinterpretation, or a few million variables that can change the outcome of what you've been told. It's like that game a lot of people played in grade school, was a telephone line, where they make these little, the teacher will start at the end of the class and have like a sentence, and tells that one person to pass it on to the next person. And by the time it gets to the last person in the class, it's not even close to what it was when the teacher gave it to them. And if that happens in a little classroom over a matter of minutes, can you imagine the outcome of anything that's been passed down through the ages, verbally or even written? You know, I was talking with a friend today, and we both made the decision that I don't know is a real answer. You know, in school, you're taught to have the answer, and I don't know is not valid. But I think that if people would have said, I don't know a whole lot more, or, you know, I don't know the answer, but maybe we can search for it together, or I don't know the answer, I wasn't there, or, you know, I don't know is valid. Because when you make up shit, ta-da, what you gonna get? A whole lot of made up shit all the way down the line. So look, that leads me to, you know, not knowing all the answers, but I like searching, and I like helping people search. And you know, I have some of my own philosophy, some of the things that I know, some of the things I believe, some of the things I believe that I know. But I do know this: I'm not who I was. And if you're looking at this video, neither are you. So that means that you've changed. Whether you wanted to or not, you've changed. And maybe some things in your life has changed, or maybe you're struggling with some identity issues, and that's fine. You know, we all go through it. So please don't be alone in trying to change. But that leads me to what I want to do, and what my goal is. Sorry for not looking at the camera. I know that's a bad thing, but I think like that, right? But I'm going to give you one of my first steps. Like I said, I'll show you where to look, but I'll never tell you what to see. And one of the things that one of the books, promoting again, right, that really made a shift for me in my thinking and my understanding of me and my world and how I relate to everything, is the Four Agreements, right? Man, this book is by Don Miguel Ruiz. Man, oh man, life changer. But you know what? You got to get it any way you're looking for it. You can find it. It's on Amazon with my book, The Cword by Samaj Ramal Crawford. Look, go there, get the book, buy it used. I mean, $1, $2. They have them on Amazon, that cheap. So go there, get the book. Don't just read it once and go, oh, I read it. Read it, understand, you know, the Four Agreements, and go deep in them. There's 4 of them, and there's no way to do it. It's just do it. Read it, get some understanding, ask some questions. That's one of the books I'm in. Is look, I've got stuff stuck up in here, and that's one of them. And so, yeah, think about them, read them, live them out. And so that was the second epiphany. If you decide something is something, be ready to fight for it, because it could be wrong. All right. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week until I talk to you next time. This is Samaj Ramal Crawford. I want to say thank you guys for subscribing. It was very nice to go on my page and see that I'm validated. Oof. Love you guys. Peace. And I'll talk to you next time. Say bye, Bob. Bye, Bob. All right. Y'all have a good one.